Let's open up another Star Wars Doorables Galactic Cruisers mystery box.
Varykino. If it's Star Wars, we collect it.
Hello there, thanks for visiting Varykino. It's less than a week until Christmas and a wonderful friend gifted me my Christmas present early. They picked out a Star Wars Doorables Galactic Cruisers mystery box for me. Now I have already opened up two, but this particular friend knows a little bit more about the Doorables line than I do. And they went through the codes. As you can see, there is a black code printed on the side, and they picked out a character that they knew I don't have. So I don't know which one is in here, but they seem to know which one it is, so I'm quite excited to open this one up. I really love the Doorables line. I have Princess Leia and Ahsoka Tano on their speeders from this line already, so I'm really quite keen to see which one my friend picked out for me from this line, and it's a really nice little special early Christmas gift, so I'm really excited to open it up. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let's just take a quick look at the packaging before we get stuck in and open it up. Of course, the Star Wars Doorables line is a play on the word adorable, but the packaging is also shaped like a Star Wars style door, which is a fun play on the name as well. We've got a speeder here on the front with a bit of a silhouetted character here. There are 10 to collect in this first line of Galactic Cruisers. We have Wicket and Princess Leia pictured here on the front, and it also notes these are exclusive figures and vehicles. So while the characters may appear in the main Doorables line, the versions included in this particular speeder line are exclusive, so they're going to be in a slightly different pose or outfit, which is really fun. On the side we can see some more characters. We have Darth Vader and C-3PO with a door there, of course. We have the Star Wars Doorables logo there on the top, and down the side we have some copyright text with that sort of barcode number there for fans that go really into finding out all of the assortment numbers there. And on the back we have a little bit of a grid of some of the characters available in this line, though of course we do have a mystery one here that is blacked out in silhouette. It says find the special edition, so they're keeping that one a bit of a secret. But amongst the lineup we can see that we have Princess Leia, Grogu, R2-D2, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, C-3PO, Wicket, Stormtrooper and Ahsoka Tano. The line is made by Just Play, and we have their copyright information there and barcode and some social media information there on the underside. So that is the cute packaging. Let's dive in and open it up. So I have my scissors. I'm going to try and cut through the shrink wrap on the outside. I do like to keep my packaging for all my Star Wars collectibles, so I'm going to try and open this up carefully. I know some people, if you open up a lot of these, you probably don't need to keep every box, but I only have two earlier that I've opened, so this is my third. So at this point I'm still keeping all of my Doorables packaging. So this is really exciting. I know it's a little bit cheeky to open up my Christmas present before Christmas, but my friend really wanted to see my reaction, so they said it was fine for me to go ahead and open this one up before actual Christmas Day. So I'm quite excited. Okay, so I've snipped through the tape on the top flap here, so let's open this one up. It's so exciting. I love this range. I was kind of not sure if I was going to dive all the way in, because of course there are a few competing mystery box brands. We've got Pop Mart and Funko doing a lot of mystery boxes, but after opening a few of these ones up, I am hooked. I definitely want to collect more. So I'm just going to open up these packets. We've got them sitting in a little bit of a clear tray in here, and we also have the booklet that's going to show some of the characters that we have here. It says find the special edition. We've got Princess Leia. I have this one. So okay, so we can see the rarities. We have common, rare, ultra rare and special edition, and you can see the colors marked there. And it looks like that silhouetted special edition one there was Chewbacca though, so that makes sense. That's a really cool lineup. Interesting that the first wave does not include Han Solo. I would assume he would come with a bit of a Millennium Falcon shaped speeder, so I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that there will be a series 2 for this particular line, because I think that that would be really cute. So we have the character and the vehicle in separate bags. This one is labeled 10 and this one is labeled 20. So I'm going to open up the character first. This is really quite exciting. Okay, my first Christmas present. Okay, coming in with the scissors. Let's see which one I get. Oh, it's Fluffy. Oh my goodness. It's Chewbacca and he's flocked. Oh, that's why my friend wanted to see me open this, because it is the special edition one. Oh, I've never had any luck with finding them in the wild. He looks really cute. Oh, and he's fuzzy. I like his little crossed arms. That's really cute. With this little bandolier there with metallic printing. And of course, as always, we have that glitter eye detail there as well. That's really cute. Oh, so cute. So fluffy. Okay, now I really need to see what his speeder looks like. Is he going to have the Millennium Falcon as a speeder? Or are they going to sort of make a speeder that looks like Chewbacca with his sort of bandolier detail? Okay, let's see what his speeder looks like. His speeder is flocked as well. Oh my goodness, it is a land speeder that's kind of inspired by Chewbacca with his bandolier strap. That is really cute, and a little sack with, it looks like kind of little thermal detonators there in the back. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. Flocked speeder. When I've opened up some of the others, I was looking at, you know, the checklist there, and it wasn't clear in the little picture that the vehicle was going to be flocked as well. I didn't even, like, I just thought that was going to be like, you know, the regular plastic like the other figures. Wow. So we've got the little flocked Chewbacca and a flocked speeder. I'm really going to have to look after and treasure this one. That's such a unique little vehicle. That is so cute. Okay, let's clear out some of these, sort of all the packaging. And I also, I'm just going to go and quickly grab my Chewbacca that I got in the main line, the Galaxy Peak capsules, because I did actually get a regular style Chewbacca from that line. And I really want to see those two side by side. So let's clear this up and take a closer look. So after all of that excitement getting one of the surprise characters in the boxes, let's take a closer look, and we'll start off with Chewbacca. I absolutely love the flocking effect on this one. It works perfectly for Chewbacca, of course. And I really like the fact that the detail, like his bandolier, isn't just painted over the flocking. Some particular collectible lines will just flock the whole sort of character or figure and then just sort of paint on details over the top. I really like the fact that we have a plastic sculpted bandolier accessory, which has, of course, that iconic sort of bandolier printing there in that metallic silver. Really nice. I really like his little printed smile and nose detail. It's really quite cute. And of course, I like his eyes. He's got some little attitude here with his crossed arms. I think that that's quite cute for Chewbacca. He does have his little attachment pole sort of slot there on the underside, because of course we do have a peg in the speeder so that he can attach it and ride it. So there is a little bit of sort of residual dust on the speeder, because of course the flocking does have sort of a little bit of a dust that can sort of brush off. I'm going to be very careful with it because this is really special. And I really love that bandolier detail across the front there of the land speeder. We've got Evans flocking here on the little engines out the side. We've got a translucent plastic little windshield here, a grey plastic seat with attachment peg, and for the little accessory in the back, we've got a brown bag with sort of little thermal detonators. Reminds me of the Force Awakens, the ones that they sort of place around on a Starkiller base. That's what that reminds me of. And of course, like other vehicles in this particular line, it does actually have wheels as well, so it can roll. We can see there was some of the sort of copyright text there printed on the bottom. It even has those little engine sort of details there in the back. So neat. So let's just check out how well it rolls. It's not freewheeling. It's not going to roll across the desk, which, to be honest, I kind of like. I don't like thought of my Star Wars vehicles just sort of rolling off my display space and potentially hitting the floor. So I kind of like the fact that it's not a free rolling one, but it will roll if you are perhaps gifting this to a younger Star Wars fan. So you can still sort of play with it. But I get the feeling of the attachment peg here, because it's kind of flocked a little bit, that might be a little bit of a tighter attachment point, but we'll go ahead and put that on. Oh, I just hadn't noticed. We've even got sculpted little console details there on the plastic console on the inside. That's really fun. Kind of a steering wheel shape and a whole lot of buttons. That's quite cute. So Hilly is hoping he's actually going to go on his attachment peg not too difficult. It's going to be perhaps a little bit tight, because that is a very sort of tight hole with that flocking. So I'm just going to try and line that up. I'm not sure how well he's actually going to fit on that peg. It's very tight. There we go. Okay, he does. He just kind of gotta do a little bit of a wiggle there because I really want to kind of get him in there. So of course they are standing. It's not quite truly accurate as to how they would be in a speeder, of course, because he's standing up, but I think he looks really cute. What a fantastic, unique little version of Chewbacca with his matching land speeder there. I think that that's really cute. So I'm just going to gently wiggle him off. You can see I've kind of made that peg hole a little bit more well defined, so hopefully he'll go on a little bit easier so I can take him on and off. But as I mentioned earlier, I did actually get Chewbacca in the regular line, and while I was clearing everything else out of the way, I went and grabbed my standard Chewbacca, and you can see I have him here. So he's doing a bit more of sort of like a Wookiee roar with his arms up. He's got his mouth open in a bit of a roar. We can see those printed teeth details, but he's got his eyes closed. I thought that was a little bit of an unusual choice for the mainline figure, and they used an orangey sort of gold glitter for his eyes in this one where he's kind of got his eyes closed. So I think I like this flocked one better. So if you are collecting this main line of figures, perhaps you want to track down a Galactic Cruiser one just to get this one. In case you are thinking of hunting this one down, that is the particular code that was on the side of my box there, just for reference, in case you're trying to sort of track down characters, because I think this is a fantastic version of Chewbacca. He does have slightly different feet. Of course, he has brown flocked feet here. He has sort of black, sort of almost toes in the standard version, but you can see we've got very similar bandoliers. I like the fact that this one actually has a little bit more of a box, sort of representing his little satchel bag there on his bandolier. This one just has sort of a bit more of a flatter strap section there, but we still have very similar silver printing there on both figures there as well. You can see that even the sculpting for sort of the Wookiee hair is still present in the flocked version underneath all the flocking. You can sort of see those sculpting lines going in there to the back, very similar to the original one. Very, very similar there in the back, which is quite fun. But there's just something about the flocking and his pose and the fact that his eyes are open. I think that this one, I gotta say, is a little bit cooler than the mainline one. Of course, this one's a little easier to find because this one is the special edition from the Galactic Cruisers line, but that is so very cute and they do look fun. I'm glad that I have both, but I think that one's pretty special. So just going to pop that one away and we'll get Chewbacca back in his vehicle, because while I was tidying up, I also grabbed, if I can get that peg line attached, he is still a little bit stiff, takes a little bit of a wiggle to get him back in there. But I did grab my other Galactic Cruisers that I have already. So now I have Chewbacca. I already have Leia in her sort of Hoth, our snowsuit sort of styled X-Wing. And I also have Ahsoka Tano on her speeder bike with a little Loth cat there on the back. I think that that's really fun. I am really enjoying this line. I know it's got quite a cute aesthetic styling here. Of course, it's probably targeted to a younger demographic, but I really like collecting cute Star Wars things, and I love the characters. You know, I was so excited to get two that I really wanted while I was sort of opening up random boxes there. I thought that these were just so fun. They have different sort of glitter eyes and poses compared to their standard ones, of course, because Princess Leia and Ahsoka are already included in the main line, just as Chewbacca. With Ahsoka has a slightly different pose, and Leia is in her white dress in the main line. And I'm really enjoying these Galactic Cruisers, just the sort of extra addition of these vehicles that are styled like the character. It's just so much fun, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to try and track them all down now. There are 10 in the set, and I have 3 already, and I'm just absolutely blown away that my friend knew that I was getting really into this line, and they knew how to track down a special one so that I could add that one to my collection, because yeah, I'm not very good with sort of tracking those numbers down. But oh, that's so cute. I love the flocking. I was just absolutely blown away that the speeder is flocked as well. That's just such a unique little touch there. I think it looks so cute, and I absolutely love my little line up there. You can see these ones, they do actually roll a little bit more easily than the Chewbacca one. Leia's one a little bit stiffer. The Ahsoka one rolls quite nicely, but yeah, years. I'm not going to be using them as toys. I have them as part of my display, and I think they just look really cute. Such a fun little collectible line that I'm having so much fun. And I know that in the main line they are already releasing and teasing some of the other characters that are coming out, so I'm hoping that the cruisers are going to have a subsequent Series 2, Series 3 and so on, because I think that they're just so cute. And vehicles are such a core component to Star Wars. There are so many fantastic vehicles, so I love seeing the sort of the matching designs with the characters. This is so fun. What a way to sort of kick off my Christmas season with a really cute Star Wars present from a wonderful friend. I think Chewbacca looks absolutely adorable in his flocked land speeder, so this was really fun. Another cute little Star Wars Doorables Galactic cruisers to add to my collection, so I'm sure after Christmas and the New Year I'm probably going to treat myself to another one to add to my collection, because I am really enjoying this lineup. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today as I opened up another Star Wars Doorables and had the wonderful surprise of a very special figure inside. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are in the galaxy, and let's hang out again very soon for more Star Wars fun. May the Force be with you. If you're a Star Wars Doorables fan, I've also unboxed the Star Wars Doorables Dark Side Collection set. That video is linked here in case you haven't already seen it, as well as a whole Star Wars Doorables playlist. This is the way.